Powering on, mic off.
Alright guys, I guess we're gonna start right now. Um, Hold up. Hello, testing. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, my mic works. So yeah, today, we're gonna come back to, okay, what's going on? Okay, got it. Wait, hold up. I gotta go, let me see here. I gotta go fix my audio real quick. Let's us go. Oh, it's already connected. Never mind. Alright. So, we're gonna be playing some Pokemon today. I haven't done so since like what? It's been like what, 2 weeks or so. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna come back to Yu-Gi-Oh. We're just gonna have to. I mean, I'm trying to get this game done, so that because after this game, there's other games that I want to stream. I want to do for you guys, and obviously, I, I used to do this like back in the day in the channel where sometimes I would commit to a game, and then I would just quit, and I don't want to do that because if I want to do something right, I want to make sure that at least I am committed to it, like no shortcuts or just endings. I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that, hopefully. And so yeah, so that's the drill here. But we can definitely take breaks. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you're putting effort, that's better than nothing. Um, okay, so I think yeah, cause like I've been doing a lot of training behind the scenes. I don't worry, I haven't gone like past the story yet. But if you guys remember, last time we captured a Machop, and with the help of my brother, I was able to finally get him, evolve him, and then get him to a Machop. Now, Nintendo's really scummy for this because back in the day, like in the Switch, you could be able to game share with like just at least one person, no problem. But they did this update. I think like around when the Switch 2 came out, they did this update where you can only game share one game at a time, and if you use that game, you can only use it. It cannot be like two people playing the game at the same time. You actually have to buy. Basically, the way it works, I lend him a copy, but if he's not done with his copy, I can't use it. I literally have to wait when he's done, so that way I can use the copy. So it was really bullshit. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just pay the $20 because I kind of wasted so much time grinding my my chop, and I was kind of tired. Like, there's the thing about Pokemon, like, of the old days that I do hate, is that I really do not like trade evolutions. I really do not like. I think trade evolutions as a concept, I think is cool, but I think it sucks that sometimes, like, especially people that, you're not gonna find someone that has another copy of this game. You're not gonna find, like, I don't have obviously friends that play this specific version, let alone even like a Switch I don't know. But I think it's really stupid in execution. Like, you have to have someone else that owns a copy of the game, and then you have to involve your Pokemon, because it's like, it's one thing, right? Like, I understand, like, obviously, if you want to battle other people, you have to, play it online or locally. I get that, but the part I really do not like is, like, sometimes, like, when you have, like, a Pokemon, but you can't use that Pokemon because if I want to evolve that particular Pokemon, like, in many cases, especially in the Sinnoh games, I have to get somebody who also owns the fucking game, so I can be able to trade and evolve it. And that alone is very expensive because you're gonna need at least another console and another game too. It was really, really stupid, all things considered. And actually, I was doing some research because I thought to myself, wait, maybe, because I do own a copy of Leaf Green. I actually do own a copy. I had it since, like, I was very little. And I was thinking in my head, what if I just go to, like, a local game store, get myself a DS or GBA, and then just, do it through there? Because it's the same generation, but apparently you can't do that because apparently something about the fucking infrastructure of the Switch and the GBA being very different. But it's the same fucking game. I just kind of don't get it. It's practically the same game. It's just in a different format. It's like, that's like saying you can't like play with, a PlayStation 5 player cannot play with a PS4 player because, oh, they're too different. But I mean, it's what it is, right? So since we now can, I guess I have that method. Finally, I guess, at least I have someone I can trade with. I do want to add another Pokemon to my team because I think after we beat Blue, and not right now, we already beat Blue already last time we played. But after we beat Lieutenant Surge, I think the other Pokemon I probably want to add in my team, I do want to add a Ghastly. I want to have a Gengar in my team. Gengar, I would say, is another Pokemon that I feel like as a kid I didn't really care about. I thought he was just overrated. Never really liked his design, but I think it's that because of Sword and Shield, because how you can actually catch that Pokemon, like, in the wild, I thought to myself, why not? I'm just gonna take a bite. But I think it wasn't until, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus where I added it to my team. Because obviously Legends Arceus was kind of very limited. It obviously had a very limited, like, I think it was like 400 Pokemon in like in the entire Pokédex, like you can capture. And I thought to myself, why not, right? Why not? Like, fuck it. Like, why not? Bird? Wait, what? Did this guy just said bird type Pokemon? That's actually funny. I mean, okay, it looks like it means to be flying. Looks like a translation there, right there. Pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, Pokemon should honestly add a new type. It actually shocks me that since, like, Generation 6, they have not added another type in the game. It's actually just kind of shocks me in a bit, but maybe someday, maybe someday they'll reconsider. But I mean, yeah, that's so I think I'm probably gonna use my Charmeleon real quick. I'm gonna use him for a while, then I'm gonna use my champ. Oh fuck, never mind. This place is oh yeah, I forgot Red is like 10 years old. It's kind of crazy because, like, I know this game was created in I know this is like a remake for, like, a game that came out in 1996, but it's crazy how, like, back in the day you could have kids and they're just would be allowed to just go outside and do whatever the hell they want. Nowadays it's like, oh, you gotta bring your phone with you, you just be careful, and you have to stay inside. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy how kind of things go work. Because back in the day, you could just go outside and you definitely just everyone would know where to go. But I guess like nowadays, like obviously there's like these trust issues and such. So it's kind of just kind of crazy just seeing the difference in time. Because this game definitely shows its age there. I just kind of really missed like the old cheesiness stuff. Very simple dialogue, nothing really too crazy. I just miss that era. So yeah, I was actually watching a video. I think it was Did You Know Gaming, but apparently, there was gonna be a basically like a new, I guess maybe like an enhancement. I don't know if it was necessarily like a next generation, but it was basically like a next generation, like basically like the Switch 2 to Switch, for like the Game Boy Color, because apparently, the Game Boy was basically one of the consoles that I think it's only the only console where it basically was slowing down in sales, but then like with the release of Pokemon alone, that really like took the world by storm, and then that just made it like the Game Boy just sell more and more copies over time. Now, I think there were some rival companies that wanted to obviously like still like I think it was like what like the 32-bit era, right? It's like they wanted to create I think it was actually one of the guys that helped create the Game Boy, that he basically wanted to make his own company, and they're gonna basically do their own game. It was basically cheaper, the batteries were better, and the graphics were even better. Like, it was basically a win-win in it was better in practically any way possible, and it would definitely have made like Nintendo giving them a run for their money should it even came out. They probably would have been stuck at that sort of generation before they went all the way down to like the GBA generation and such. So it's pretty crazy kind of how that could have been like if that came out, because just imagine if we had another generation of like Pokemon that with like graphics like this. It would have been more delayed. Maybe the Nintendo and all these other consoles, maybe they would have been better, because maybe they would have more time in the oven. I mean, who knows? But only time can tell. Okay, so obviously the way it works, if I see a puzzle, it has to be where it's close. So I think it's probably the. Oh, god damn it! Hey, what's up, Elvis? What's good, man? What's up? How are you doing? So you said, what's up, man? I'm good. That's really good, man. That's awesome, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good too. I was just working out earlier. I was putting in the work. So I'm good to be back. The man, the myth, the legend, Kama Reedus, man. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to hear you guys are doing okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be playing some Pokemon. I know we have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for kind of a while, so I just wanted to come back to Pokemon. Since I want to just kind of get this series over with. But yes, I want to show you guys some updates. So basically, last time I know we had a Machop, but I went ahead and involved my my Machop to like a Machoke, and then I used thanks to my brother, I was able to use his switch, and I had to, unfortunately, because Nintendo's a greedy bastard, I had to involve him with using the like the trade evolution stuff. So I got him out to a Machamp. I kind of did it as early as possible, because I wanted to get it over with. But I'm glad to finally have him in my team. See, Kyle, you said lately you have been watching the miniseries of Santa Claus, even though it's not Christmas. I remember I used to watch like those those holiday animation shows. I mean, I remember there was this one. There was like this one for like Halloween. Like, the graphics look very creepy if you're looking at it now, but it was like this little girl. I think her brother was basically like a bully. Was like a kind of like a bully to her. But it was a really honestly, it was a really good show. I remember watching it. It was on Cartoon Network. So that's nice, man. That's nice. That's nice. You working out? That's super. I've been sickly these last 3 months. I hope to get back to working out soon. Oh man. Yeah, not all good, man. Thanks. I wish you in good health, man. Wish you in good health, man. That's not easy. That's not definitely not easy. I have been slacking a lot myself, you know, working out. I really should. I've been looking at myself recently, and honestly, I'm not really happy with how I look like now. So I'm kind of trying to like get back in the game. Like any amount works, right? I like hopping on a treadmill for like an hour. I think that's, you know, that's better than just staying home just playing games all day. I think end of the day, just do what you can, do the best effort, because as long as you tried, you can at least sleep knowing that you did something instead of just not doing anything and never finding out. So that's definitely something, man. But that's good, man. I hope you get better. I hope you get better in good health, and I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best. You got this, man. You got this. Yesterday, you and your dad were thinking of hobbies for me because I didn't do anything. Oh, man. Oh, that's nice. Oh, how's your dad doing, Kyle? I saw your I saw that you were I think you guys went skiing, right? Or scuba diving or something like that. But yeah, I mean, finding a hobby is really honestly very tough, you know, all things considered. Cuz I used to draw. I used to be a good like I used to draw a lot as a hobby. I still do draw kind of my job when I'm like bored looking at it like I just get out like a piece of white paper and I just draw whatever speaks my mind. But you know, definitely hobby, especially as an adult, it can definitely be very hard because sometimes, like at the end of the day, most of the time you're either working, you're too tired, and it can be very hard. It can definitely be very hard. So I mean, I would say it's like, I feel like to me, hobbies like something maybe you should like work as a goal because like look, me streaming right now is kind of one of those things. I mean, I do want to pursue streaming as a sort of career if I could. Like I want to use this as a way, of, you know, because obviously the job market, like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The job market is very shit. Like it's very terrible right now. It's so bad. It's really bad. So I'm just hoping that this streaming stuff works out. You know, so every day, I mean, you know, I'm really am trying to like, you know, put something out. So yeah. You know, I just think of hobby. Maybe it's something that you probably want to work to. Maybe not something you maybe want to do as a like. Okay, maybe not saying the word hobby, but something that you are willing to work on. Like could be a skill, something you actually want to like. You can see yourself do in the future. Oh, I said Elvis, things go. No, that title belongs to you, man. That title belongs to you. I am not. That title belongs to you, go. Definitely time away from our screen is the best option to a healthier lifestyle mentally, physically, and spiritually. Oh yeah, definitely. I can definitely tell you that, like, especially like sometimes the way you feel like, especially going outside, how some people perceive you. I mean, those little things can definitely affect you. You know, sometimes that, you know, you should definitely feel comfortable in how you are. You know, and obviously if you don't feel great about yourself, then definitely address it and try to see how you can definitely hope, you know, remove that and see like, you know, improve yourself to, you know, better heights. You know, you should never lessen yourself. You should never lessen yourself. If you want to do something, if you want to feel comfortable, go for it, man. Don't go for it. Just take it. You said shows I've been watching lately are reboots of good shows that have been canceled before. Oh yeah, I've been noticing a lot. There's been just an awful amount of reboots of like these old classic, you know, nostalgia stuff like back in the day. You know, I think Phineas and Ferb is getting a reboot. Regular show. Now, as you know, regular show. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think regular show is one of the best shows of all time, in my personal opinion. But I don't really think that show really needs like a reboot. Like, don't get me wrong. I think there's a difference between me like a reboot or not. But I feel like I feel like only a reboot would really satisfy if it's like, oh, if like, okay, let's say like the show didn't really end at a good note. Like I think one show I said that okay, I want to see a remake of is Ben 10. I want Ben 10 to obviously continue the storyline, and that's how I want to reboot. But when it comes to a regular show, I don't think it really needs a reboot because I feel like it ended at a good note. We saw everyone grow up. We saw, for example, Rigby. If you guys know the sort of the raccoon guy, we see him grow as a person. Like I think Rigby definitely had one of the best arcs in the show because part of Rigby is that he's a very lazy character. He doesn't have like his life. His life is just aimless life. But we see him grow very maturely. You know, him finishing his high school. you know, getting a wife and kids. I mean, that's a big major change in the character, and I can kind of relate to Rick because I feel like I'm also lost in my life. I feel like I'm not really sure what I'm doing with my life, you know. Uh, that's why kind of I just don't feel like, okay, sure, don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing these characters that I love as a kid, but I from a story standpoint, like what would it add to the story? Like what are they adding? It's kind of like that's kind of like where I'm at right now. At least with regular show. But obviously for some shows, like maybe like I know Malcolm in the Middle got a reboot. Is it good? I heard it's pretty good. Cause I heard that Dewey actor. Obviously there was like that. I wouldn't say it's a controversy, but obviously you know people wanted the Dewey actor, but Dewey wanted to pursue college, which I do respect. You know he has his can't even speak English, priorities. Man, bro, my English is not good. But yeah, you know I just feel like reboots just only belong to like just stories that just kind of didn't really end at a good note. You said okay. You said I heard that we're going to have V-Job scans for the Sparking Zero next DLC on the 17th to 21st of May. Oh wow, 21st. That's actually my birthday. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Um, yeah. Actually, yeah. I forgot about V-Jumps. I forgot they come out in like every month, right? Yeah. Because lately they haven't been like putting out like anything like interesting. They basically only like pull like information that we only know. But they you know with Spark and Zero, they did say the DLC is coming out in the summer. We're literally in like reaching the middle of May. So it's like it's kind of inevitable, but I don't personally believe they're gonna show us like the new DLC. I think they'll maybe discuss like maybe a bit like the new mode. Granted that, but I don't believe they would, you know, bring up anything about like okay, um, let's say like new like exactly new information. I mean, if they show us like oh, Gohan Black is gonna be a playable character, I mean that would be enough for me, dude. That would be enough. That would be enough. I'm gonna do some rematches here. I wanna like evolve my not evolve but train my mods. Yeah, I saw Malcolm in the Middle, and you should okay. Yeah, I gotta catch up on these shows. I've been watching The Boys and Invincible, Daredevil. I'm really excited for The Boys for what's coming. Cause that bro, that last episode, I won't spoil it, but some really crazy shit happened. Some really crazy shit happened. So very, very, very excited to see the show. I mean, I love that show so much. Double the win if it's your birthday. If you get the review on your birthday. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. That would definitely be my birthday present. You know, I just want to like give something good for the fans, bro. Give something good for the fans. You have to. Those last four characters, man, they have to mean something. They have to mean something. Did I get to decide how I'm gonna celebrate next month? I think that what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna go to Applebee's, and I'm probably gonna just eat some. Yeah, probably, and then probably eat some ice cream cake. Um, let's see what else I'm probably planning on. Yeah, but yeah, I do feel like going to Applebee's. It's a very good restaurant. I really love the food. Um, I do know that I want to buy something, but I feel like the stuff that nowadays is like there's not really like a point. Not like in a bad way. I'm trying to say this, but sometimes it's like it's not really a point in going to like a store if you can just get them online. But like I still like the traditional way of like you know getting stuff because I feel like going to a store like especially a GameStop to pick up a game, I feel like there's just some magic going into that. But I know that one of the games I'm getting that day is James Bond. I pre-ordered that James Bond game. I am definitely considering streaming that game too as well. But I did get it for my PlayStation. I got it for the PlayStation because like it does come with like some extra goodies, and I feel like oh, why not? Like why not do it? Cause yeah, Amazon. I don't know if you guys know this, but Amazon actually owns the rights to James Bond. So the PS5 edition does like it does come with some extra stuff, extra content. So it's like I kind of just caved in. Toy Story 5 comes out. Oh wow, it does. Wait, it does? I did not notice that. Cause the movies that I've been kind of looking out for is Supergirl. I do want to watch Supergirl. I was gonna watch in Mortal Kombat, but like I'm gonna be busy because my birthday is coming up. Also, kind of, wrapping up, my college. So, um, yeah, I mean next month's definitely gonna be very exciting for sure. And also, there's gonna be Summer Game Fest. I don't know if you guys know that, but Summer Game Fest is next month too. So we're gonna definitely get some new reveals. I could certainly expect to see, Sparking Zero, get more information then. Because that is going to be a very big month. That is going to be a very, very, very big month. So very excited to see. I'm also excited to see. Actually, no. I think another game. I think PlayStation is gonna have their own showcase this month. It's either gonna be late of this month or early June. But if that happens, there is going to be more information on the Wolverine game. Because the Wolverine game comes out in I think September that it comes out, if I'm remembering correctly. Um, so they did say they're gonna reveal us more information in the spring. We're like in the tail end of spring. I mean, I think parts of June is still in the spring if I remember correctly, but it's gonna take place in late May. Late May and early June are definitely gonna be very big days for big weeks for gaming, for sure. You said only the second half of 2026 is good. Oh yeah, that's true. Because there's gonna be what, Avengers 5, The Avengers Doomsday. I want to Spider-Man. I am watching Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man 4. I'm very excited for that movie. I want to see also X-Men 97 season 2. That's coming out. There's also like another Spider-Man show that's coming out around that time. I'm not really a fan of it, like the animation style. But I'm looking forward to that show because it's gonna have like Venom in it, so it might be pretty cool to see. Um, let's see what else. What else comes out then? But yeah, I mean, we have definitely a lot of games coming out then. Very, 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 very big stuff. Very, very big stuff coming. Um, also like a pretty fairly big month for also like gaming as well. I mean, not for jobs. Because this is also another very big quarter for like obviously investors to look good and stuff. So summer is definitely gonna be very, very packed for the fiscally speaking. For better or worse. Oh, but yeah, yeah. So I can only hope that time does get faster because I want this stuff now. I'm just tired of waiting, man. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Also, Elvis, if you're there, I have recorded a video of me, Xenoverse 3. Kind of just talking about it. I also kind of planning to make another video on it. Predicting the roster. Cause I actually have to separate it. Because dude, it was so long. The recording was like an hour. Actually, how long? How big? Oh, it's 20, just two. The recording was like an hour and 30 minutes, and it's like I kind of had to like split it in two parts. So I still need to record that roster section, but that I definitely have a lot of stuff to say. So looking forward to that. Okay, how do we get Snorlax out of here? Have you tried praying? Hopes of Oh yes, I do pray definitely every day. I typically pray before I sleep. Like I'm grateful for sure. I'm very very grateful for sure every day. Just being alive. Um, so certainly yeah, it has certainly helped me out for sure a lot. So yeah, you know, and thank you so much, Elvis, man. You're the go. I appreciate, man. I appreciate. I appreciate. That Benton meter you really made. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was actually working on it last night. I'm like literally done. Right now I am in the conclusion part of the video, just wrapping up. I was just like literally just power scaling him and like how he will go in Dragon Ball. and I feel pretty good how I feel pretty good how it ended. So let's see here. Definitely after that, and then I think after that, I'm probably gonna just proofread, and then after I proofread, make sure that everything is good. I'm probably gonna start recording. I'm not gonna say when it will come out, because honestly, it would be pretty hard. Because obviously, right now, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for a better job, and I feel like that's definitely gonna take time out of my day. So, I mean, before the end of the year, I think it's definitely possible, but again, it really depends on many factors, though. Um, but yeah. Actually, how do we get the map? Because we have to go to the rock tunnel. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the rock tunnel's over there. Right, right. Okay, okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to go through here. I wonder. Okay, so you said you still never finished the Team Rocket edition because you're stuck in a part. Oh, oh yeah. Cal, have you actually watched a tutorial, like a playthrough? Because that helps. That would definitely help. I wonder what they mean in the Book of Mormon blesses us when we read it. I will say this. I'm not too familiar with like other religions like that. But I did hear about. I was actually talking to a Mormon the other day at my job. But yeah, it's pretty interesting how like different religions work. You know how, people, have these different perspectives. You know how they kind of go about these situations very differently. It's it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to learn. So um, yeah. Okay, so okay. So now I remember. Okay, so we have to go through here, guys. Um, this is where I got that much hop. We got so many Mormon missionaries in here in Albania. Oh, that's nice. Wait, what's a missionary? I don't think I'm quite familiar with the term, but what's that? What does that mean? Like missionary? You said on Team Rocket Edition, I could be the player in the Pokemon. That's okay. So okay. So I mean, I would say Kyle for you. I mean, if you don't want to get like, I think I would just best suggest that you train your Pokemon. Does the game contain a Versus Seeker, a VS Seeker? Because with that you can actually take rematch trainers, and you can like train them up better. So I was actually doing that off screen to try to like get this Machamp to like level 30. I think it could probably help, but I think that really training your Pokemons, I think that just like, I'm actually gonna type it in the chat real quick for you. I'm gonna type it in the chat real quick. So if you have this in your like your uh what is that? I forgot what was the main if you have that in your bag, I would say use it. If you see like trainers nearby, definitely use it. It takes to you have to recharge if you ever use, but to recharge you just have to walk 100 steps. Okay, so you said missionaries are basically here to stay for like 2 or 3 years, and they have a mission to make you part of the church, basically to spread the teaching. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay. So I think I've seen them, cause I know around like where I live, like in the like in my college campus, I've seen like people like they've been asking like, okay, if you want to like come be a part of the church and stuff. I always decline because like I obviously don't got time for that. And I'm like I don't know these people, but okay, but like that helps now. Not that kind of helps because like I thought like those, because I obviously there's like, it's not that I'm trying not to imply they're bad people, but obviously there is kind of like, you have to be careful with like who you talk to like on the streets and stuff, because like I didn't know. I did not like that. I'm learning like right now. I did not know. I thought it was like something else entirely. But that's interesting to know. That's interesting to know now. Does the Book of Mormon make you lucky if you read it? I mean, honestly, I mean, that's an interesting question there. Um, I mean, I don't know if it necessarily makes you lucky. I mean, I don't know how to frame that question. I mean, that question, that answer. But I feel like, again, it's like obviously everyone deals with like religion, like on their own. Everyone has their own like obviously religious and stuff. But maybe it's not necessarily luck that makes you read it, but it would just provide you a different perspective in life, I guess. Like learning how to like go about, because obviously like with me, right, I'm Catholic, and I think one of the things that I try to do is like I try to like pray. I try to pray, hoping that things get better and just being grateful. So I mean, it's just I don't know if it's luck, but more so just how to handle life, like how you like cope with life essentially. It gives you protection, better decision making, and gives spiritual blessing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting there. Yeah, so it's like it's basically like the way I'm kind of like imagining this is just basically like, okay, you're learning just these teachings, and it's kind of up to you how you want to use these teachings, like in life. I guess that's the kind of the best way to put it. But that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That is nice. Have I watched The Chosen? No, I have not. I don't think I've heard of it. Let me look it up. That does kind of sound familiar to me. Yeah, no, no, I have not. Nope, I have not seen that. Nope. That's yeah, my first time seeing that. So I presume that's like a Jesus, like a show about Jesus Christ. It's really something if we're talking about religious. Okay, got it. All right. Yeah, cause I don't know. It's like for me, it's like I don't really watch religious content like that. I know like definitely a lot of like the content I watch, they definitely do reference like they do different reference religion. I know that there's definitely a lot of characters that I can recall that obviously involve religion. Like I know like The Boys is like kind of a parody show, but I mean that show definitely does play a lot into like religion, right? South Park also has like a lot of talk of like religion. Um, Marvel DC honestly don't really go into religion that much necessarily. I mean, you have, for example, like Tony Stark, who doesn't believe in gods. He's an atheist. Captain America is a Christian. Thor's a god himself, but he's a Norse god. You say yes, our Lord Jesus Christ and the chosen ones, making I heard about them. I heard about them. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah, I have to really catch up on my religion. I really have to catch up on my religion stuff, man. Cause I do pray. I do pray. Whenever I go nearby like a Catholic church, I do certainly try to like obviously offer my prayers. That's certainly something I try to do every day. For sure. Cause like it's like you said, the other stream, you know, obviously life right now maybe not be fair, but some people out there may not be in the same situation as you are, and we just gotta be grateful that we made it this far. Cause obviously some people out there just unfortunately just they didn't make it this far. Circumstances preventing them, whatever the case may be. So it's like, yeah, certainly something we just gotta keep in mind. Obviously, if you guys pursue, or for anyone who pursues in this particular religion. You're really mature than most of your age. Nah, nah, that's definitely not true. Nah, look, I appreciate it, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm mature for my age. I mean, I've met people. I mean, I've met people. I certainly met people that I mean, I would say they're definitely worse. Like they're just not right in the head. But you know, everyone's in their own race. Your situation is going to get better, and I'll pray for. Nah, same for you, man. Same for anyone. Of course, anyone. Like anyone deserves it, man. We all human beings, you know. We just all have families. We all have lives. We all just trying to get better every day. You know, trying to get by. You know, people out there just struggling. You know, living paycheck by paycheck. Some people lost people in their lives. Some people had maybe a tough breakup. They're not right in the head, or you know, have physical impairments. You know, and you know, obviously, the best you can say is that we can just hope that it gets better. The situation just gets better, and maybe someday, you know, they shall be blessed. So certainly, praying for everyone, in need. They all deserve it. A better day, a better tomorrow. Any amount helps. All right. All right. Let's see here. Um. Okay, so now we're gonna deal with the hungry hippos there. So, what's the deal with GTA 6? I have to hide under rock under not to hear constant new about it. Yeah, I mean, okay, so obviously GTA is like considered to be one of the best franchises ever in gaming, but for better or worse, right? Cause like Rockstar, the way they kind of handle game development is that they basically try to. I guess that example I can give you is I don't know if you know who this guy is, but his name is James Cameron, the guy behind the Avatar movies. Um, but if you don't know him, obviously he's a very famous film director. He's a very, and the reason why he's such a big deal is that every one of his films is that he tries to be very technical because obviously, right? Typically, right, for any director, they'll just direct a movie. Maybe they'll help with the script and stuff, maybe, and they'll call it a day. But James Cameron is different. He actually does like stay to the movies like day to day. Like he does more than just directing. He writes the movies. He edits the movies. He handles pretty much the technical aspects. You know, because before Avatar, because I know Avatar was basically like a groundbreaking movie, right? Because when that movie came out, it was a big deal. It was a very big deal. I mean, it made a hell of a lot of money. It's like one of the more like the highest grossing movies out there in history. It was also a very like technical leap in filmmaking. It was it was a very big deal. Like everyone was just trying to follow Avatar, follow the trends. But before that, I mean, he had like Titanic. Titanic was one hell of a movie. Now he had also Terminator. Terminator was also a very like massive film. It also is the reason why you know Arnold. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Arnold. He's an Austrian actor. Was like, oh, I'll be back. That guy. I mean, that's the reason why that guy kind of became big. But it's kind of like GTA. Why? Because Rockstar is kind of in a similar to like James Cameron. Every game or at least every major game that's like GTA, they try to really push themselves to the highest. They try to not just reach the bar, they want to go above it. They want to go above it. Yeah, I have decided not to watch every Avatar ever. But James Cameron's a really great. Yeah, that's true. I was saying, I was like that too because I haven't really watched the Avatar movies. I tried to watch it like years ago, but I got really bored. Now I think recently with the Avatar 3, I decided to just give it a watch because I was watching TikTok edits about it and I was like, that seems kind of cool. But I think they're definitely like good movies. But I wouldn't say like in terms of storyline, they're like that crazy. Like the reason why they're good is just because like it looks really like it's just pretty much like graphics. It's like it's a movie that you gotta watch in a theater. I just don't think it's one of those movies that would really make sense or do any justice if you watch it on a like let's say on a TV. Because it's just a really high graphic technical movie. Like if you care about graphics and like technology and stuff, this movie's for you. But aside from that, I mean, nothing really crazy, and in terms of story. It's not like I look at the story and I'm like, it's not that really crazy. But yeah, he's a definitely. But yeah, I mean, so like, so yeah, going back to GTA 6. So obviously GTA 5 kind of just broke the bar. I mean, GTA 5 was also a very massive deal. I mean, I think it's actually the second highest grossing game. I mean, it's only behind Minecraft, and I feel like the only reason why it's behind on Minecraft is because Minecraft is more like, let's say, kids friendly, and the game is cheaper. I mean, compare that with GTA. I mean, don't get me wrong, kids still buy GTA's. Like, they still buy GTA, even if their parents are not around. They're gonna find a way to buy GTA. But obviously, the game is more expensive. So, and Minecraft is like another more platforms than GTA is. But I mean, yeah, it's just pretty much a very big deal. And obviously, GTA 6 has like, the graphics, how it's gonna be like, the story, all the gameplay, all the realism. I don't know if you played Red Dead, but that game also was very kind of crazy. It's not a GTA game, but as a video game itself, I mean, it did definitely push the industry around. It was such a massive deal. Like, those are definitely just really great games. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just that Rockstar has this very high reputation. They're just trying to, like, they only needed 25 million sales to make its money. Oh yeah, yep, that's true. But then that's crazy because like GTA 6 cost like billions of dollars to make. I think it's actually like 2 to 3 billion right now, according to rumors. So it's gonna be the most expensive game of all time. So yeah, I mean they've been working on this game for like over 10 years. Like, this is gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be very crazy. Everyone and their mother is gonna play this game. I'm definitely gonna play that too. Yeah. So, there was actually an interview with the CEO of the company that owns Rockstar. But basically, the company, right? They basically said. They basically just said like, I mean, like they basically just told like they basically like Rockstar basically has like infinite resources, like because they know GTA is gonna make a lot of money. So the parent company basically, okay, well since GTA is obviously the biggest money maker, we could give you all the money you want. And obviously, since technology got more expensive, inflation, COVID. I mean, that also is another factor. But they're obviously betting this game is going to be not just a big seller, but a big seller for probably a very, 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 very long time. Probably until GTA 7 comes out. Or yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, Red Dead does make money, but it's not GTA money. So, yeah, it is certainly a big deal. But yeah, it's really crazy, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of all games to do this, I mean I can understand Rockstar because they do make a lot of money. Like Shark Cards, like I do not like microtransactions myself. But again, from purely a company perspective, I mean it makes sense why they did it. But it's just like that they're just going way too much, man. I just don't think it's because the thing about it is that I mean GTA 6 is going to succeed. But every other company is going to try to do the same thing. Because if this happens, that means we're going to get games. We're going to get less games over time. And they're going to cost more money. Because GTA 6 is not going to cost $70. That shit is not gonna cost $70. No way. That is not gonna cost $70, bro. No way. But it's like, yeah, it's kind of the world we live in, bro. Because dude, we could have gone instead like more games like God of War, maybe like more games like, yeah, GTA 6. Oh yeah, Xenoverse 3. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Xenoverse 3 has to be kind of like the GTA 6 of Dragon Ball games. Sparking Zero is one thing, but Xenoverse kind of is in that same shoe, because Xenoverse 3, people have been asking that for years, for just many years. So yeah, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I will definitely play GTA 6. I'm definitely gonna play Xenoverse 3, but I just really hope that the game industry does not take the wrong lessons from GTA 6, because I don't want to see games take longer to make. I don't need games to cost $2 billion. Like, I don't think, like, I've seen a lot of games out there that they cost like millions and millions of dollars, but they look like shit. Spider-Man 2 is one example. That game just looks so kind of gray, not really crazy compared to the first game, and yet it cost like 300 million. I just I just don't think it makes sense just to put that much money into a game. Like, do you really need to put millions of dollars in it? Like, what exactly is costing them that much, aside from like maybe the tech they're using or paying people? I just I don't get it, man. Did you see the anime style GTA game called NTE with Kagros? I think I did. I saw it on Twitter. But yeah, I'm definitely not getting that game. Nope. Screw those Kagros. I'm tired of those Kagros, man. I'm tired, dude, of these anime e-girl PFPs, man. These guys are just very just annoying. But all things considered, it's actually kind of crazy to see that, like, that game. That's actually it's just crazy how that game is like that. And it's like, what? It's a mobile game too. Let me see. Yeah, that game is on iOS and Android. Like, how the hell they did even manage, dude? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Like, I don't know if I should be impressed about the game just being kind of a carbon copy for some of these games. Like, I think it was also, is that also the game that was copying Spider-Man? Because I recall it was a game like that too. Like, they were copying the Spider-Man like swing mechanics. You're never gonna put that game in. Yeah, that's same here, dude. Same here. I don't fuck with that Kaggle shit, man. That shit is the disease, dude. I'm sorry, they're just so annoying. Yeah, I'm never gonna add that shit in my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck either. Nope, no siree. No siree. I'm not dealing with that. Just a bunch of just annoying, just soul suckers, if you ask me. You know. Let's. Okay. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. What kind of games am I going to be released this year? Um, Definitely James Bond, which is coming out later this month. The Wolverine game. GTA 6, obviously, for sure. Um, well, Xenoverse 3 comes out next year, so that's I guess it's not a game, but more DLC. But definitely the Sparking Zero expansion, the Neo. Um, let's see what else is coming out. Yeah, let me check what's coming out this year. Let me go to Google real quick. Let's see here. 26 games. Let me see here. Um, there was that Invisible game out there. I tried the demo. I think it's a good game, but I just don't think I can really commit to it. The story mode is pretty short. Oh yeah, Forza Horizon. Horizon 6 is another one. There's also one game called Mixtape. I saw it last year. I think they revealed it last year. The graphics are really good. They are really like the way like the game is animated. I think is really good. It's like this indie game, but I definitely want to see. I definitely want to try out that game. It looks really cool. It's like Stranger Things, but not really, in a way. Um, what is another game? Um, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6. It's gonna come out later. That game is gonna come out. It's on Xbox for now. Lego Batman is another one I do want to consider playing as well. Um, let me see here. Yeah, I think those are the only ones I would say for so far. Um, yeah. That's as far as I'm aware for confirmed games. That's definitely gonna be there for sure. Okay, so you said yeah, mixtape first like over. Oh yeah, for sure. I've been waiting for that Wolverine game, but it's crazy to me that that game was revealed in 2021, and then we just never had any information since then. It's pretty crazy, man. Lego Batman got really good feet. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. You know what to pick. I do definitely want to consider streaming James Bond. The thing is that because there's a thing about PC games that when they come out, they definitely come out with like glitches. Sorry, they come out with glitches, so I'm kind of a little hesitant to buy it. Also, maybe because like maybe I'm kind of considering okay, maybe I could just get it in a sale. Because I already got the game on PS5, and I kind of don't feel like spending full price again. You know what to pick? Oh, what are yours actually? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. What are your picks? Elvis, what are your picks? For like what games you're looking forward to this year? Uh, yeah, cause I love the Hitman games, dude. I love the Hitman games. So I definitely consider streaming James Bond. Definitely want to consider streaming that game. The thing is that I got it on my PS5, so it's like I prefer to stream on my PC because you have like the effects, like all the like I have like the bottom left, like my handles over on platforms. Also, because like I don't know, PC just more options just to customize to make the streams better. Oh, I just did a misclick. But you said yeah, definitely, man. Look, thanks for that, man. Thank you so much. Oh man, your backlog is so full. Has you spent so much money on health issues? Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I seriously hope you get better anytime soon. Praying for you, man. Praying for you. So you said you want to buy some anime games like All Justice, Tekken, and Bleach. Oh yeah, there was that My Hero Academia game. I just finished that the final season. Really, really good, man. I think it's definitely one of the best animes in my opinion in wrestling history. I think it's definitely I think my top 5. I think I'll put it there comfortably. Oh my god. They've been early. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, they've been released. Thanks. Of course, man. Anytime, man. Anytime, man. Yeah, always, man. Any amount of effort is better than nothing. Okay, this cave was, man, that's a lot of. Wait, what level is my champ? 33. Damn. I guess I can level it up a little bit more. It's 34. Then I'll just call it quits. Oh yeah, we got a revive. So let's revive our little Charmeleon here. Do I actually have any berries here? What do you consider? What about Pragmata? Do you consider buying? Honestly, Pragmata, I did hear about that game. I think it definitely looks cool because it's like futuristic, kind of bit like Cyberpunk, and I'm into that. I'm into that robot shit. So, I did hear a lot of good stuff about it. So I'm definitely considering buying it. It's a new IP though, so obviously I'm kind of like, obviously I just gotta see the game for myself. But I would certainly put it up there. I definitely will put it up there. Maybe not anytime soon, but I'll definitely consider buying it for sure. Alright, so next we gotta go through this guy here. Oh, it's an action adventure game, okay. Yeah, I probably gotta watch some gameplay videos about it. Phantom Blade Zero. Oh yeah, I heard about that game. I think it was revealed like 2 years ago on a PlayStation Showcase, if I recall correctly. Phantom Blade Zero is really awesome too. Coming out September. Okay, that's nice. That yeah, that's like that. It's like the samurai, and then there was like a guy like he was like riding on a horse. But yeah, but that combat that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Cause it's like the combat is like the Dark Souls games, if I recall correctly. I don't think I'll never tried a Dark Souls game ever. I was considering getting Elden Ring, but I was like, yeah, no, I don't know. That game definitely looks way too hard for me, dude. I can't. But I have tried Souls-like games though, like God of War 2018, and Jedi Fallen Order, if those count. All right, let's go ahead with another Pikachu. But yeah, I hope definitely those games do well, do so well. Cause man, we definitely need some game breaking wins, dude, for these games because the last couple of years have been like just so dry. 2024 was so dry in games, dude, so dry. I mean, I don't think 2025. I don't think I can really recall anything from 2025 in my head. That was crazy. You played the Silent Hill remake, Evil Within 2 for Halloween. So not funny when you're playing alone. No one wants to watch horrors. Oh yeah. Cause I like earlier this year I've been playing actually no, not earlier this year. That was last year. that I've been playing the Resident Evil games. Pretty good, pretty good. I definitely gotta get Resident Evil 9 soon. I'm just waiting for a sale because I don't feel like paying $70 for a game that takes like 10 hours to beat. Because like don't get me wrong, Resident Evil games, I think they are definitely good. The good storylines, good gameplay, but I just don't think they are like $70 because I feel like to me, a game that costs like $70 has to be a game that has to have a lot of content in there, and it could definitely give me a lot of mileage for it. It's like that's why I'm kind of like, obviously other people like don't care. It could be different for other people, but you know. Uh, but yeah, yeah, because I did hear like Silent Hill is very similar to the Resident Evil games, and yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I remember they tried a horror game in Halloween one time. I was trying it was like this vampire game. It's spelled it's pronounced like vampire, but they took away the I with a Y. I was playing it, then I just kind of just dropped the game because it was just kind of just so dry. You want mileage? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I heard it doesn't have an end to it. Oh damn. Jesus Christ, that's kind of reminds me of Skyrim. Because Skyrim is another game that, yeah, because I beat Skyrim, but I haven't really done much of the side quests. It's just, yeah, endless games, just crazy. It's kind of a rare sight to see nowadays. Yeah, I think vampires are good. I think it's yeah, it's a decent game. There are definitely good elements about it. But I don't know. It's just the game is just kind of. It just. It can definitely suck. It can definitely. It's just kind of just dry. It gets really boring soon. But there was a vibe to it about that game that I just don't know. I kind of just liked. It gave me a similar vibe with like the atmosphere of like Black Ops or something, like at the nighttime. Like those old school like 2000s. I don't know that I just kind of liked about it. But aside from that, I mean, I'm not really like crazy on that game. The gameplay is definitely is kind of very lacking. Okay, we gotta use a potion on a little Pikachu right here. You said you remember playing Red Dead Redemption 2, Days Gone, Death Stranding, and you had to put like 120 hours on the story mode. Yeah, I love when games do that. It's like, I don't think the thing about games is that you have to be long or short. I think you just have to make sure that every minute feels worth it. You have to make sure they feel good. They feel good and they play right, you know? Because there are games out there, like I would say, for example, Star Wars Jedi, I think it was Fallen Order. It was just kind of just dragging too long. I think that game takes like, what, 20 hours to beat? But that game could definitely be dragging sometimes. God of War Ragnarok, I think God of War Ragnarok has a good, like, I would say strong, like opening and strong ending. But the middle parts, I mean, it can't. It just feels like filler. It just feels very sluggish. It just kind of like just makes me kind of just not continue playing the games. But yeah, that's good. That's definitely. I gotta beat Days Gone. I was playing Days Gone through PlayStation Plus. But yeah, I never got far on it. But really good, really good game. I think another game that was like that to me exactly was Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk to me is my favorite game of all time. But that game takes like, yeah, basically 120 hours to beat. And that's me like trying to take my time on it and stuff. It's really, really good game. Dude, I strongly recommend anyone playing this game. Definitely like one of the biggest like graphical looking games ever. I think it's actually probably the most graphical demanding game ever, honestly. Because people have been using that game for like benchmarks. But yeah, that game definitely had it definitely had a bad start, but it certainly came back strong. Um, okay, so without spoiling, Cyberpunk is pretty much about like this sort of merc. Now, it's hard for me to say because it goes to spoiler territory. But basically, a merc is basically trying to like, let's just say he's trying to resolve a tech issue. But it's kind of like GTA in the future. Yeah, it's because I know people say it's like it definitely is a GTA in certain ways, but it's not. It's like a first-person RPG. But what I like about the game is that there are definitely different choices that you can make. So if you make a decision, some of these decisions can actually affect you later in the game. Because the game has multiple endings. I won't say them, but it has multiple endings in that game. But yeah, really, really immersive. Oh yeah, the game definitely came out. I heard it was because like the game had a lot of like sponsorship deals, so they couldn't release it later, and they were kind of running on deadlines. But yeah, that game was definitely not ready at launch, not at all. It was awful. But if you ever plan to play it, I would obviously only suggest it to play it on a PS5 or obviously on like on a high-end PC. Because you could play it on an old console, but obviously it's not gonna have all like the recent content and DLC. And obviously the game is it works like shit. So yeah. Is it like filthy through like? Oh, it definitely has that. It definitely has it. Yeah, it definitely has those. It's definitely one of those like mature games there. Definitely. It doesn't shy away from that. And yes, without seeing it, you could do that stuff. You could. Really immersive game. Strongly recommended. Okay, got it. No, no problem. No problem. It's all good. right, right, right. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, understandable, man. I respect that. Gotta be hateful. Mm-hmm. But you do have the option to neglect it though, because again, it's really optional and it's really up to you. If you want to have a girlfriend, I'm assuming because you're married, but the game does have the option for you to have a girlfriend or boyfriend if you're, that. You will love one that took a UFC 6 and Captain Tsubasa 2. I've never heard of Captain Tsubasa. Sounds like Mufasa. But I played UFC at some point. I do suck at that. I did suck at that game, man. But looks good. Looks good. Looks cool. Seems like a good game to take out your anger on. Do I follow UFC? No, unfortunately I do not. I've kind of just stay like I just kind of like see like the big fights, like the big. But aside from that, I'm like I'm not too really crazy on it. But I do want to follow that sport. It's definitely a sport that I want to follow. I have to watch sports, man. Uh, Kamza is fighting Strickland tomorrow. I heard about that guy. I heard about that guy. Big match tomorrow. Damn. Yeah, I gotta catch up with my UFC. I gotta catch up with my sports stuff, man. I've been slacking on it. Hey, what's good, Kyle? What's up? You're back. What's up? What's up, man? What is good? What is good, my man? Is oh that's cool. You have green reset. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's cool, Kyle. That's awesome. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. See, some stuff I want to sell. $700 for this pearl? Oh man, what a cheapskate. Bro, speaking of religion, all these. Okay, so I'm trying to capture now a new member now to reach, get some Gengar. Oh yeah, that's great. We have considered yeah, that's nice. Oh, Roberto's right there. I'm not gonna find him yet. Hey, but that's cool, guys. That's awesome to learn. Yeah, all these cultures together. See, I'm trying to get a Ghastly, but it doesn't seem. Oh, we got William here. Take care. Alright. See, is this game first Pokemon Gen only? Oh no, this game is it also has generations from generations 2 and 3, since this is a remake. So, Anything from Bulbasaur all the way down to it's the last Pokemon Deoxys or Jirachi for Generation 3. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think yeah, for me, I'm Dominican, but our ancestors are from Africa, 1/3 of Africa, 1/3 European. I think from either Spain or France. There could also be some little bit of Italy down there too. And then there's the native tribe that was unfortunately massacred as well, which are called the Taino tribe. So I'm basically 33% African, 33% European, and then 33% native. Pretty crazy how that works, but you know, history is interesting. Yeah, that's good. Yo, bro, yeah, dude, learning a new language is legit one of the most valuable like skills ever in in terms of jobs. Yes, yo hablo español, sí. I do not speak Italian, unfortunately, not yet. But hey, maybe someday. But yeah, I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish with my family. So yeah, yeah, of course. Yo hablo español. No es perfecto como antes, pero yo me defendo. You have an Asian mom and a white dad. Hey, I mean that's nice, man. That's nice. That's really nice. I think I met a Dominican that her father was from Egypt. Yep, really interesting. Yeah, pretty pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I think Keanu Reeves is actually one of the most interesting cases of race mixing because he's Chinese. I think Mandarin, I believe. He also has Hawaiian. I think he has some Russian in there, also some English. But this guy is like pretty mixed guy. Pretty mixed guy. Pretty cool. I can only understand Spanish. I used to speak it. Some PlayStation 1 games had it back then. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Cause yeah, I remember the PlayStation 2 was very massive, especially in Brazil and all of these other Spanish countries. They go crazy, man. They go really crazy. I think we need to get an awakening heal. Do we have? I don't know why Miles Morales didn't have more Spanish in his. Yeah, I kind of didn't like that at all. It was kind of I'm not saying the Insomnia games are like. I'm not saying they had like obviously bad intentions, but I mean I get that obviously this game like is obviously mainly towards like the American audience, right? Which most of them like speak English. So I understand why they did it, but it did kind of suck that they didn't really went too much into it. Because when it comes to Miles Morales, I feel like when people think of Miles Morales, they think of more of his black side than his Spanish side, which is crazy. They think of him mostly as a black kid rather than a mixed kid, or a Spanish kid in some cases. Like the boy is Latin, where's the Spanish language? Yeah, it's like they do have Spanish in the game, but dude, I'm not gonna lie, that had to be like the most gentrified Spanish I've ever heard. Like even the mom is like, I'm pretty. She looks. I mean, bro, she's Puerto Rican. She's a native, but she speaks like Spanish, like in a way. I like again. This is not like Games of the Toys voice actor. Again, I feel like it's more like the voice director, the whoever is in charge of the script. But yeah, it's like the Spanish does not sound native to me, bro. It does not sound native to me, bro. It sounds like it sounds like I don't know, man. It just sounds so corporate, so artificial, if you ask me. Like, you live in Florida and it's gonna be summer. So, oh yeah, that's yeah, it's gonna be pretty hot, isn't it, Kyle? It's gonna be pretty hot. Oh yeah, we need to get the self-co scanner. Okay, so I'm trying to get Ghastly in my team. I'm trying to get Ghastly in my team, so. You never had any great grandparents, have you had any? Oh yeah, I had great grandparents. I've met at least three of them in my lifetime. At least three of them in my lifetime. Oh, I mean, never mind. I can't even capture Ghastly. I need to get the self co. That's kind of stupid. Never mind, guys. We have to get out. But yeah, I've met three of them. Obviously, they all unfortunately passed, but I've met at least three of them to my recollection. One thing I noticed that Pokemon Go is how good the Phantom Pokemon's got. Oh yeah, they did really change the way the Ghost Pokemon look like. Like Legends Arceus, for example, they made Gengar, the Gengar line, look really good. Like really, kind of like mystical. Like it looks really good. All of your great grandparents are dead when you were born. Oh my God, Kyle. My expressing my condolences, man. Expressing my condolences. That's it's not easy, man. It's just you know. I think that people just should meet their obviously their ancestors, the people there, no matter how old they are, they should meet them. It's to see how things have gone. Yeah, generation after generation. Um, yeah, cause that's the thing about Pokemon. It's like when it comes to yeah, condolences. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's one of the ways of life. You're gonna be 25 in October, then your brain might fully. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the human mind is finishes developing at 25. Now that's the thing. I really wonder, how do they know that? How exactly do they know? Do they just take a brain out of someone and then wait till they turn 25 or something? And oh, okay, at 25. But exactly how does that work? Is it like you just stop changing so much? Is it like I'm really am curious how like these scientists exactly define, okay, 25 is like, oh, you're done, your brain is done. What's your favorite Pokemon to fight with at Pokemon Go? I want to catch Pokken, Doggy, but mostly Giratina. Oh yeah, yeah. There are just so many legendaries I need to get still. So many legendaries I need to get still. I would say my favorite. I would say one of them is Primarina. In terms of the competitive side of Pokemon Go, she has been like, she's the goat. Cause she has this attack called Charm, which reduces my opponent's like attack. I think it's attack as well. So it makes their attacks weaker, but it also is pretty OP too. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, she's been the GOAT. Um, but I typically like to go with like Dragonair, Dragonite, Rhyperior, Metagross. Those are definitely the ones that I've used the most. I would say. I want to get a Zekrom. I think I have a Zekrom, but it's probably not like high level. Like the combat power is not that high yet. So yeah, because the thing about legendaries that you can't really like evolve them that much because they need a lot more like candy to get better. Good to know. I'll keep those tips in mind since I'm pretty new. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, anytime. Yeah, because I don't really go to the competitive. The reason why I go there is so I can get rare candies. Because man, they made rare candies just kind of really hard to get. I don't know why. Like it's a mobile game, bro. Like who cares if my mon has evolves? Like it's just because right now I have a Chimchar and I want to evolve it, but it's like combat power is like its power level is like so low. So it's like I don't know about evolve him just yet because I don't want him to be weak. Oh, this is the Growlithe. We don't have it. We don't have that in the Pokédex. You see Metagross and are really annoying. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why they're really so popular. If you go to like the Pokemon gyms as well, mostly everyone uses them, bro. That and like Blissey's. I mean, Blissey's are very easy to take down. It's just that is that they have so much health that it takes so long. It just takes so long to do it. But yeah, dude. Typically, metal types they are just so annoying. They're just so annoying because they do have weaknesses, but not they have like the least amount of weaknesses. And like Metagross, right? For example, he doesn't have any times 4 weaknesses, so you have to actually like you know do a little harder to get him. He's just a hassle, a hassle. I'm gonna go catch this Growlithe here. Wait, what? That should have not killed him though. Yeah. Oh god damn it. All right. Oh, that's a lot of trainers. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was a clean ass capture right there. Well, I don't know. I've kind of just been thinking and just kind of not streaming Pokemon Go. I mean Pokemon FireRed. Cause I don't know. I just feel like just Yu-Gi-Oh just kind of I don't know, just works for me. Cause this game is just taking a long while. The pace is so slow. But I don't know. I'm just kind of just contemplating. I don't know if you have any other ideas, because I definitely would willing to hear like, okay, what games do you guys want to see better? Because I know people did like that Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Okay, just one more level and we can get Charizard. Um, yeah, you're right on that. That's true. Dude, that game was mad, dude. That was so annoying. Dude, I couldn't even get one actual legit match. Like the closest. Let's see what other games do I have. I do have this Mario game I got. Like I wanted to stream Mario Galaxy, but the problem is that the game got delayed, so I went to just Pokemon. Obviously there's Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, Duel Links. There's also games Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I already beat Hitman, so we don't gotta do that. Another game I'm kind of streaming is I want to consider Detroit Become Human. I think I've had other games, but it's like they take a lot. Either they take too while, or just I don't really think they make sense for me to stream. I was maybe Resident Evil 5 in there. Um, Lego Batman games. I don't know, Lego Batman. I just beat Lego Batman 3 the other day. Like I don't feel like playing it again. It's definitely it's just it takes a while. Oh fuck. Lego Batman 3 I meant. Um, hmm. But I'm just kind of like I'm kind of thinking just either doing Yu-Gi-Oh and Mario. Detroit Become Human is short and sweet, and you got oh yeah, I was thinking of that. Cause that's the thing. That's the thing about like streams, dude. It's like I don't get me wrong. I know how to play Pokemon. I've played it, but the problem with these games is that they take so long to beat, and I don't think it's like even that either. Is that like you look at the fights, you're just seeing like two PMGs fighting, and then they're like stick in motion. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, 'cause that's the thing about creators. Like sometimes, like either you can either do something that you want to do, you have like creative passion for, or you do something that works, right? Either do a business decision or you make an artist decision. And honestly, like I'm gonna be transparent. Like obviously, right now, it's like I'm kind of my goal for this channel. I want this channel to blow up. I want this channel to obviously succeed, because obviously, the job market is so terrible here in America. Like it's so bad, and obviously, I feel like I can turn this channel into something bigger. Obviously, if God allows it. Obviously, I'm not. Obviously, I'm working to get there. And like the Yu-Gi-Oh stream. I mean, a lot of people did like it. I'm not obviously the greatest on Yu-Gi-Oh, but hey, I worked out. So it's like I don't know. I don't know if I should. Hmm. it's just one of those things. I'm like, it's like contemplate. It's like as a creator, right? It's just so there's just so many like dude. Right now, I have like so many ideas. I have so many ideas like written down that I haven't done, and it's just either because like okay, this is just something that I don't think people will like, or just watch a lot, or it's either or maybe like people might like, and I don't feel like doing it. It's like it's hard to find sometimes like how do I say this like a common like level. But yeah, I mean, it's just part of the. This is shit. What happens, you know? Obviously, when you do content creation, it's just, you know, it is what it is. But no, we'll see. We'll see. You know so much about Dragon Ball, don't you? Don't you have any other? Oh yeah, Dragon Ball games. Cause I mean, Xenoverse is an online game. I just don't think it makes sense. But oh yeah, Xenoverse 3. We can definitely do Xenoverse 3. Yeah, we can definitely do that. When that comes out, I think we can definitely do it. Now that the CLC's not coming out, people are gonna come back to it. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to stream Sparking Zero. I literally one of the reasons why like I started like saving my money to get PC parts is because of Sparking Zero. But like the reason why I kind of became hesitant is because Sparking Zero. Don't get me wrong, Sparking Zero is good. It's good right now. But I remember like after it came out, like a couple weeks in, it's just the game just started to become dry. Because we all thought this game was gonna be like very massive. Like it was gonna be like as bigger than Tekashi 3. And maybe it has in some ways. But I don't think it helps that some like the roster was kind of missing some characters. The content we were getting was so bad, dry. They did that one good DLC with Superhero. But then with the Diamond DLC, it was so bad. The What If storyline, they didn't really put much effort into it. And it's like, yeah, I mean, the game definitely kind of. It definitely disappointed. It was definitely disappointing in many aspects. Because I thought they were going to go crazy with a What If. I thought, like, the Gohan Black was one thing. But I thought they were going to go even better than that. I thought they were going to do, like, more stuff. Like, they haven't really went far. You know, I feel like they could have done like Goku and Gohan doing a fusion. Like, this game could have been the first game we have ever seen a proper Gohan and Goku fusion. Have I tried rank? Oh shit. I mean, honestly, I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to give it a try, for sure. I'm not. Fighting games. I could definitely defend myself in fighting games, but obviously. The thing about fighting is I'm not like a technical guy. I typically just mash, throw my beam attacks, but I have been trying. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I think that would be definitely a good idea for sure. See, I have to get Sparking Zero on my PC because I have it on my PlayStation 5. But then it's like I want to have a thumbnail for the stream. And I also like obviously want to have like the PC effects, like people can see the comments, people can see like that's kind of why I prefer to stream on PC, because you can have all these customization aspects. I could play music, I could do all of that. You can't really do it in the PlayStation. You can only see the game. Sure, you can see some of the comments, but that's kind of it. That's why it's kind of like I don't know. That's why I don't like about streaming on PS5. I wouldn't oppose it, but it just doesn't have the. I guess you can say the streamer tools that I would want. But there is also, you could definitely do a capture card, but the problem with that is that you actually have to use two monitors for it, and right now I don't feel like paying like $200 for like a monitor. It's like that's too much. Like as much as it could be helpful, I don't have the space, and it's just I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. You know, spending another. Oh, I thought this keep happening. But yeah, but I don't know. Maybe in the future, like right now, obviously I'm waiting for a good job. If I invest myself in the streams, invest on better equipment, I think we'll definitely make something work. where I don't have to worry about space. I don't have to worry about, okay, I have to set up this where or it's just not gonna work out. Um, but yeah, that's one of those things I've just kind of just been thinking about. But we can only assume much. We can only assume because obviously we can't we can't really predict the future like that. Yeah, dude, it's really bad. The monitor I have right now, it was $100, but it was actually $200 because it was actually on sale. Cause I tend to go on Amazon and typically I like to like also check some other websites and other accounts that keep track of sales. So I'm always like, okay, let me look at this monitor. Like, let me look one day at this monitor. Let me see the prices. I typically like to wait when they have these sales going on, because I know this summer definitely gonna have a lot of sales for a lot of things. But yeah, that's not typically what I like to do. I like to wait when things go on sale. I don't think I mean, okay, I did pre-order James Bond, but I have not, like, especially with games, especially. I don't buy them at full price in like much. I typically just I just wait for a sale. Most of the time I just wait for a sale. I just probably wait on Amazon or some other site or it digitally if I could, and then I just wait for a sale. That's typically how I kind of go about it. But yeah, I mean it's honestly just very unfortunate because all these things. Because I wanted to get, for example, like a streaming deck, and dude, that's like, geez, that's like, man, they just like I don't know why they just all these prices, man. I feel like they just make a random price up and then just um I'll pray you get this. Oh man, you should say don't gonna do that, man. Don't offer me prayers, man. I think the prayers belong to those who actually are in need. Because I know there's people out there that don't obviously have the luxury, of any of this stuff. It sucks. But I appreciate it, man. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. It said you pray for your wife and sister, and it really helped. I didn't pray for my job, but I got such a comfortable job in a jiffy from home. Like God, oh yeah, that's good. That's good, man. That's actually so good. I'm super glad to hear that. That's definitely what I expect for everyone. I want everyone to obviously do well. I want everyone to accomplish their goals. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to just come home to their family, their loved ones, and they don't have to, have so much to worry about. I just want them to just have at least just one day where they can just take off their minds and just relax, and celebrate like no tomorrow. I think everyone deserves that. The rose. Okay, when you said rosary, I thought you were talking about this Pokemon called Roserade because Pokemon has a similar name to it. But yeah, I really gotta catch up. Dude, I am not, dude. I've been slacking on my like on the religion, like the Bible and all that. I've been slacking a lot. I've been really slacking. I'm not doing so good. You didn't fall asleep until after 6 a.m. last. Dude, what? Kyle, that's insane, man. How do you manage with this? Yo, seriously, Kyle, how do you manage with it? That's a lot. That's actually a lot, man. I don't know if that's healthy to do, cause dude, your body needs rest. I think because you need to have like what how do I say this? You need to have like 8 hours of sleep. I mean, you could definitely do maybe 6 or 7, but 8 is definitely what you want to lean into. Yeah, same. Honestly, same. I haven't really been sleeping. I haven't been sleeping so well. Especially like my job, I have to wake up so early. I have to wake up so early for it. It sucks, but it's just kind of the things I gotta do. Cause man, it's just very unfortunate. Um, but have you been taking like medication or like gummies or anything like to help like with the sleep? Wait, what is this? Hotel? And I'm not allowed to enter? But yeah, it's you definitely gotta. So look, I think how what I would suggest. I don't know how to fix me sleeping. So like, you sleep at 6 a.m. right? So I think the best I can say, try to challenge yourself, and when next time you sleep, try to sleep 30 minutes earlier. Sleep at 5:30. Try to challenge yourself and just once the 5:30 hits, just go to sleep. Just go to your bed and just sleep. Just close your eyes and sleep. Cause I've been doing that. Cause for me, like my job, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. And I used to stay up to like 1 or 1:30 sometimes. And basically what I did, right? I would just, you know, I would just rest. I would like when I would typically sleep at 1:30, I would try to sleep at maybe like 1:15, and then the next day I would try to sleep at 1. Like once that clock hits to that number, I just go straight. I sleep at that time, and I boom, that's it. Like even if I don't sleep automatically, like again, I try to really force myself to do it. So I would suggest just like every day, like just try to put like 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and then just keep doing it, right? Maybe you want to set a limit. You say, "Oh no, your dad woke up in the middle of the night and was wondering why I was still up." Oh yeah, that's funny. My mom used to do that to me too. She used to do that to me. Oh god. Yeah, that's funny. Kyle, go back to sleep. What are you doing? Go back to sleep right now. Does he does that to you? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Cause dude, yeah, cause if you don't get enough sleep, that's definitely gonna, that is certainly gonna, that's certainly gonna like affect your body for the worse. I would not risk it, dude. I would not risk it. So I don't know. Try to see. I don't know, because what I did is just I try to sleep like 15 to 30 minutes earlier than I would, and then see if that works. I feel a little sleepy right now because of that. Yeah, I mean honestly, I mean or take naps. I think naps help. Like I would really suggest just taking rest. Take any rest you can. And obviously, if you're not working, you don't have to do anything. Take advantage of the free time and try to put your body to rest. You gotta give your body a break. Because if you don't give your body a break, well, consequences gonna happen. And obviously, when you get older, well, it's also gonna happen too. Because when you hit 30, this is this phrase that when you go hit 30, you know, it's not gonna be exactly as you may want it to be. So I would at least say, don't risk it, right? Just don't risk it, and try to challenge yourself. Take advantage of the time you have. Tonight I should sleep early because you have 6 a.m. and you sleeping at dude. Yeah, dude, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it for your body. You gotta do it, man. Do it for the sake of your body, man. Your health. Like again, don't risk it, man. You gotta do it, man. You gotta take yourself seriously. Cause yeah, otherwise you're gonna regret it later, and yeah, that won't be very nice. I heard after 60 you start to feel old. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, people definitely, that age, shit happens. The age will catch up to people. It can happen, but, you know, it's just one of those things we just gotta prepare for. Um, yeah, let's just gotta. Oh, I think we can get an Eevee here, actually, in this city. Because that's another Pokemon I want to get. I want to get an Eevee. See, I mean, yeah, I mean, Cal, like, I would just really not joke around with that, like the sleeping stuff, because you're gonna need it, man. You are going to really need it, because otherwise, your future self is gonna look back and like, damn it, Kyle, why didn't you sleep earlier? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just hope that helps. Like, try to really challenge yourself. Treat your body like a temple. Let's see, what's the stores? Oh, this is just the stat booster. I don't really need this. This is the rooftop. Do you have anything? See, that's the thing I don't understand. How come there's like people that are clearly like younger than me? I mean, younger than my character that become trainers. Because I thought you had to be like 10. I guess I started sleep because I used to watch your from CNN and it got me going to bed late. Yeah, honestly, like, look, friends is one thing, Kyle, but you also have to think about yourself. You know, I like again, I like you have to kind of just think about yourself. Like, I think it's okay to be selfish in your life. Like, I'm not saying you should just not help people or just ignore them, right, when they need it. But again, I would really suggest like you have to really you have to think about yourself, right? If you're feeling sleepy and your friend is streaming, like, okay, it's not gonna leave. You know, your friend is not gonna leave anytime soon. So it's like, you know, you have to really kind of take consideration for your own self, your own body, and your own needs. You know, you have abused your 20s. You sleep on your 20s so much. Now I get high heart rate just resting. Once I got like 120 beats per minute, all because you fucked up your sleep time for years. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Um, have you get to like have you at least be because I think you said earlier you wanted you can barely step out of the house. That dude, that's not good, man. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. But I know earlier you said something about like you have health issues. Is this like what you've been referring to? Cause have you gone to a doctor to help? Cause oh my dude, that's that is not that is generally just doesn't sound good at all, man. Oh my Jesus Christ, man. Listen, I'm praying for you, man. I'm sending I'm praying right now. Sending my prayers. Cause I hope you get better real soon, man. Cause yeah, cause shit, man. That's not funny at all. That's yeah, Kyle. I think you kinda should kind of take notes here, cause that is just that is just not good at all. That is not that is holy hell, man. Thanks, man. You're my brother in my Christ. And, oh man, like listen, man. Like seriously, do what you can, man. Take advantage, anything, man. Anything that helps, take it. Cause you don't deserve to go through that. It's one thing having an experience and lessons to be learned, but yeah, shit like that is like yeah, I just legit like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, and everyone tells me to drink water instead of yeah, that's true. That's also true, Kyle. I've been cutting soda myself for years. I only drink soda if it's an event or for like I'm really thirsty. So I mean, look, any amount helps. Any amount of effort helps. Let's say you took some medication to help you sleep. You got half fuel because of that, and you're getting back on track. I think. Oh my, thank Christ, man. Thank Christ. That's a relief to hear. That's good to hear. You know, as long as there's effort to be made, hey, you know, that could help. That's better than not trying and just because at least you can rest that day knowing that you did something. Uh, wait, Kyle, you don't wear the glasses? Do you never wear? Wait, Kyle, do you need to wear glasses to see, or is this like just to like for like reading glasses? Cause I know there's people out there that have glasses, but um, they only needed to read, like to read books or something. Okay, so I'm trying to get this EV. I'm trying to get a good nature for it. Let's see if we can get naive or hasty. You're not sure because you never wear them. uh, uh, wait, Kyle. So, but can you like when you go outside? Can you like at least see well, like see fine enough to like read like even small pictures and stuff, small words. Um. Okay, there's a good nature for Eevee, but I just need to double check real quick. Yeah, that's okay. You can see things. But how well? How would you say like out of 10? Like, could you read? Could you? Are you able to read like small words like from far away? Like well, cause I, cause do you get those glasses like are they like prescription glasses or something? Cause Kyle, I don't know, but I think you probably shouldn't be doing that if you're not wearing them. Cause I wear glasses myself and I have to wear them every day. I have to wear them every day. Hmm. You can't read small words. But like if you wear glasses right now, are you able to see them better? I don't know if like that helps. Cause yeah, I wouldn't like joke around with your health like that. Cause again, that if your doctor says you need it, I'd probably listen to your doctor. I probably would see if I wore them. I mean, yeah, I mean that's kind of what they are for. They kind of help see you better, So it's like, mm, I would really just like I like again like I would really just not play around that. I would just, I would be like, try to be more considerate. Wearing that because it can help. It can help. It would probably get worse if I don't wear them. Yeah, I mean, I think, Cal, I really think that you really should, man. Cause yeah, I would, yeah, I would like start try to like wear them, Cause that shit does not play around, man. I'll tell you that from experience, dude. There are gonna be times you're gonna have to read those small words. Like especially like let's say you're taking like public transportation and you gotta read directions. It's like, yeah, I would rather be safer than sorry. Like you gotta take advantage, cause I'm telling you, like when you get older, it's not gonna play around. It's not, and I can say that because I have family members that, they're dealing with their own like health problems and stuff. So, I take advantage. You only wear them when you practice driving only. All right. But do you? I don't want to like be personal, but obviously like because obviously public transportation is one thing, but there are gonna be situations where you're probably gonna need them. Like let's say you have to go somewhere, or you have to read like contracts or something. I would probably keep it with you just in case. Always. You got glasses too. In the beginning, I kept them so little, that I lost a pair. $250. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You lost. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Since you wore them every day, I think. Yeah, I had that happen to me, dude. I actually had that happen to me last year. I used to wear these glasses every day. I think one time I left it like on the edge of like this platform like in my room, like I found them like recently actually, and it was like inside of a shoe. It was the inside of like this shoe I don't even wear. So I was basically going for a couple of days without any glasses. Yeah, I mean like obviously they're doctors for a reason. They know about your health. I'm not gonna say okay doctors are like obviously they are human. Obviously they can only assume so far. But their job, is just to check your health and see, okay, how you should be able to handle them. But yeah, Elvis, I hope that you got your glasses back, or cause that's, losing that amount of money or something like that. That's not easy, dude. I would be pissed off. I would be pissed off if something like that happened, dude. I would be pissed off. But it sucks, man, cause like these things that are really important to you, I don't know why they have to put so much money into them. Why, why stuff like glasses that I need to see to live? Why do they have to cost so much money, man? I don't get it. Yeah, shoot, that's funny. Like I said on my glasses, I never found them. Yeah, I remember when I first got my glasses, I stepped on them and they broke. They broke. I had to wait a month to get new ones. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's so funny. It's just how things like losing things like that. It's one thing losing things, but losing something that like you can't even like on the least expected places. Like on a shoe, bro. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, bro, I could have saved myself some money, but it is what it is. Like I like the glasses I have right now. Oh, we got a naive. Okay, this is good. This is good. We have a naive nature. Yeah, this is good. All right. Let me check Evie's. Let me check Evie's. Let me see. Um, let me see. See. A month, I can barely go a day without my glasses. I can't tell who's male and who's female from 50 yards away. Yeah, it really does be like that sometimes. It really does be like that sometimes, man. It sucked. Ello, your uncle doesn't wear his glasses either. He said he does. That he needs to start wearing them. I mean, yeah, Kyle. If your uncle says that, I think you should listen too. I don't know, man. Between you and me, Kyle, I think your uncle's onto something. Dude, I remember when it was COVID, we all had to wear like those masks, and dude, that shit was so annoying, dude. Cause like when you have glasses and you have to wear like those like masks, like it's like glass starts to get so foggy and you can't even see. That was also very annoying to deal with, bro. Oh my god, that was so annoying to deal with. I'm glad it's over, dude. That was so annoying to deal with. All right, we're gonna add our Eevee here. So He's gonna be our new member. He's going to replace Raichu of our team. But yeah, I cannot stress enough. Like losing something like that, essentially that you need every day, and then you go like days or months about it. That's not something I would wish on anyone, dude. That's awful. That is awful. All right, so I'm just gonna. Oh wait, no, I do still need my Meowth. I don't need you anymore, so bye bye. Let's see. Six, seven. That's funny. Oh, let me see if there's some moves you can give here too. Um. All right. Let me see. Tonight. I said tonight there's riots here where they like to overthrow the Zafable. They've been trying to overthrow for months now. They got people. Oh damn. Damn, that is quite that's quite something. um yeah, I um hmm. Well, all I can say is that everyone just, just stay safe cuz yeah, that's quite a lot. That's quite a thing to do right there. But, all I can say is that that people don't get hurt and that yeah, they just stay safe. But yeah, that is really tough. That is really tough. Oh shit! Yo guys, I almost fell off my chair. Oh my god. I almost fell off my chair. That was scary. Cause I got this new office chair because my old one was kind of broken, but it has this it does this weird thing in the back. It does is it, like it doesn't it's not static. So if I were to lay in the back, it will go back with me. Stay safe, man. Don't try backflipping on your chair. Yep, that actually did happen to me once. Like I think when I was in high school, I had this one like gaming chair I got. I was like I was like getting emotional, and then I fell all the way back. That was actually fucking scary for me. That was a scary experience for me. That was really scary. You say, I don't know if you're autism. You make fidgets sometimes, and people ask what I'm doing. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. That's cool. Hey, sometimes, sometimes I say, screw what people think. You know, screw what they think. But that could also open to conversations. Like maybe people will be interested. Who knows? You fell off of a horse cart when you were a kid. You felt like a sack potato, black flip on the street. Oh my Jesus! Oh my God! That has to be very scary. That is scary right there. I remember there was an actor, a Superman actor. His name was, yeah, I forgot his name. I think, yeah, Christopher Reeve, I believe. But he was obviously known for playing Superman, and he got into an accident because he was horseback riding, and he fell off a horse, and he became paralyzed since then. Like that was very unfortunate. That was just, oh my God, that was just, it was a lot to see, you know. You used to almost drown in the pool, but your dad, right? Oh my God. I had that happen to me one time. I was in Dominican Republic. We went to this pool area, and I legit I couldn't breathe. But my uncle saved my life. But thank God for your dad, man. Thank God, because that's actually scary. That's actually fucking scary. Because dude, drowning, falling down, losing a limb, dude, that is just not. I just can't even imagine how scary that is, dude. It's a lot. The worst thing to happen to me was when I was the worst thing that happened to me. I almost was, oh Jesus, oh my God. I can only imagine what that must have been like, but decisions like that, I mean, it's crazy. That's crazy just to even think about. One decision, and your entire system could have not been come to fruition. That's that is really crazy to just think about. I can't even imagine. You're falling from quite a high once, got up like nothing happened. That's good. That's good to hear, man. But that's, Jesus. Oh my God. That's. It's just like just trying to think about that. It just really just kind of just scares the crap out of me, man. It scares the crap out of me. But like, thank God you came out fine. Cause I had kind of a similar experience where, so my school, they had these metal bikes. I remember they had these metal bikes. I was in fifth grade, and like one of the rooms they used it to have like bikes in it, like those bikes you see in the gym. Now I was playing with like those bikes myself. I was putting my hand on the wheel, but I was spinning it so hard. And I put my hand like in the middle of the wheel, and like that shit like like my like luckily like I was still able to move my arm. It was like one joint in my arm that was still working, and I was still able to move my arm, but just barely. But if that shit never happened, dude, I would my hand could have been like amputated or something. I would have lost my ability to use my left hand. But that was great because I remember when that shit happened. Like my skin was like going purple. It was like purple. It was like bulging, dude. It was, oh my God. I think I was like 3 months like that, 2 or 3 months. Because they put a cast on me, and then I mean, dude, it's kind of, I mean, for a couple of months. I mean, that's crazy. But if I wasn't careful enough, I could have lost my entire hand right there. I write with my left hand. So, oh my God. Yeah, yeah. God is with us. God is with us. Because like this is actually a saying I got. I think Yuma Tsukumo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sextile. But that character really inspired me in many ways because I think one thing about like that character is that despite him losing all the time, despite him sucking in battles and all that, he doesn't give up. He always tries try something and always tries it to the fullest. Even if it doesn't work out, it's an experience that you learn from. Again, lessons to be learned. Always, it's always a lesson to be learned. Always gotta look on the more positive outlook. Because if you only look at it from the negative way, it would only bring you down. And I've met people like that just so negative all the time. And if you're just negative all the time, you're not gonna get far in life like that. You know. Your right hand sometimes shakes and you don't know why it does that. Probably muscle tension or something. Cause I had that happen too with one of my foot. Like it kind of twitches. I think it's just Parkinson's. Oh damn. Oh Jesus. Yeah, Parkinson's no joke. No joke at all. That actor from Back to the Future, he has Parkinson's, I believe. But yeah, it's always good to check. Always good to check your health. Always good. Better to play it safe than sorry. Always. Yeah, God forbid it's Parkinson's or something unfortunate. I'm gonna go heal the team right here. Maybe because you're nervous sometimes, probably why it does that. Yeah, I mean that's possible. But again, it's like, again, I'm not like, obviously we're not doctors, but it's always good to check a professional. Do not use ChatGPT or any AI, because those are just robots. They don't know the human body like that. Do you live in a big house or an apartment? Like, do you have laws, space to chill in that springtime? No, I live in I was in my my college campus, so I was in a kind of in a dorm. But I already left. I think it's been like almost 2 weeks since I left that. Um, but yeah, right now, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely kind of not. Definitely not a lot of space. I would say that. Yeah, I wish I had a lawn, dude. Yeah. No, cause like I'm from Boston. It's a city, so we don't exactly have like those type of stuff. Like Boston, New York, parts of Philadelphia, that I've seen that they don't exactly have space like that, like lawns. Then I mean, I wish I had a house. I wish it. Man, but then the real estate market is so bad. It's really bad. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes nature is good. It's really good. Yeah, better street grass is coming. Cause I remember when I was a kid, there was a park. There used to be like this park I used to go to, and the park it was a really big park. It was a really big park, and it had like kind of like It had like these kind of mountain stuff. I mean, it did have like a very grassy area. But I would sometimes go there to the grassy area, and I would just sit on like one of the rocks, and I would just like just stare. I would just stare at the sky or something. It was really calming. We just help like take off my mind and just kind of worry less about the world and just kind of just the moment. But yeah, it's a very good experience. Very really good. Yeah, wishing the same for everyone else. Everyone needs to have their time to de-stress themselves. You watch football, you know, not the American one. Soccer's called basically just the grass is green. It's all coming even on through TV. Well, that's interesting. I never saw it that way. Yeah, I never saw that. But yeah, I used to play. I used to play football as well, or soccer. I mean, I like call it football, cause that's how it's supposed to be called, not soccer the American way. But man, I used to play soccer back in middle school. But I guess the team just didn't get enough funding, and it just got scrapped. We were gonna have like like our first match, and it got canceled because just low attendance and stuff. It sucks, but hey, stuff of life, you know. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I just like I never saw it that way. It was yeah. I just really don't like nice soccer. I honestly I don't remember the positions. I was like one of the guys that was in the back, like definitely I used to be next to like the goalkeeper. I was not the goalkeeper, but I remember like I was like around next to him or something like that. That's what I do remember. I just don't know like the position names. But I was always like in the back. Yeah, I think another thing about I like soccer is that sometimes like I use my hands, but I forgot that you gotta use your. Oh yeah. I think that's the one. Yeah, blocker definitely that seems right. That definitely does seem right. That definitely sounds like the one I was in. Do ages? Oh, you play midfield, so you're like close to like the center, like Cause I'm not familiar with like the positions. I haven't been obviously up to like sports in years. Let me see. Do ages change at midnight on birthdays or birth time like the time you were born? That's an interesting question there. I don't think it's at midnight necessarily. I think it's like you do age, but you don't really see like a sudden change over time. It's one of those things you just notice, or like just It's just kind of a gradual thing. Like it's not like one day you notice a wrinkle. You're gonna see a wrinkles form over time. So I'm just a little bit too late. Oh, bro, it's still yapping. Yo, Pablo, get out of here. Get out of here, man. If I'm still yapping, dude, then just I don't know. You don't got to watch the stream. I'm not gonna say that. You're trying to get me banned. Nope, I'm not saying it. Nope. No siree. Said birth time. Midnight's just a thing we made in. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Do I like men? No, I like women. Okay, so this is a very tricky puzzle here, so you just gotta. Elo, the Rockets hideout is under the ground. This love, yeah. They're pretty much. It's just the kind of this gambling thing they're using to funnel embezzle funds. Literally just money laundering. We are literally watching money laundering right now. One time you went out of the club to a party, and I remember while you were coming out of the bathroom, you hit the singer performing that night with the door. I laughed at. Oh man, oh man, that has gotta be embarrassing. Oh my god. Yeah, that's oof. Yeah, I bet that singer. Oof, that's just like in Sonic Adventure when the back of a store leads to the sur. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love that. I actually love that in games like when you try to like go to like this one particular seemingly normal place and then you keep digging through it and it turns out to be like there's a lot more stuff they're hiding. Yeah, I like it when they do that. But not that's crazy. Hitting the singer of that night. Oh my god, that's not. That would have been red friend on me, bro. That would have been stuck in my head, red friend. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine that, dude. You didn't even apologize. He was so cool about it, but just there for a moment. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice. Seems like a cool guy. That's good to hear. Good to hear that. You know, mistakes happen. It would be cool to have a friend that's a celebrity. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I imagine that. Like, bro, being Mr. Beast's friend is like literally a job. It's like literally a career path. It's crazy. Oh, let's go. All right, we're gonna go heal our cure right here, our little Jolteon. Then, okay. Then we're gonna try to go upstairs so they can go to the secret door. Um. Oh, no, no, through here. What's the best Pokemon to catch with a Master Ball? I would say Mewtwo. In terms of the Kanto games, I would say it's Mewtwo. Cause he's the hardest Pokemon to catch in there, so definitely Mewtwo, for sure. I think it also kind of matches him because like look, it's very similar to his colors. So yeah, yeah, I would say that. Um, let me see. Wait, what? LOL, in this game you used the wrong Master Ball, the wrong Pokemon. Oh, that's funny. That's actually funny. Wait, be back, guys. Gotta make a phone call. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm done with my phone call. Um, okay, so you said you had a friend who became celebrities here in your country. Actually, you took your lessons from a guy at a music band back in the day. No, I met one of the other boys at your church. It's no big deal. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, learning guitar lessons from that's nice. I appreciate that. That's cool. Must be a cool guy. You gotta find people with celebrities. People are like us. Oh yeah, that's true. People fuck. Because that's the thing about celebrities is that people typically they just want to take like a picture with a celebrity, like get their signature. And I think that for many parts of celebrities is that you know is that obviously you like privacy. They don't really get to like have any rights of privacy. So they kind of sacrifice a lot. I'm not saying that okay we should like sympathize or anything like that, but they're also human beings like us too. And sometimes like having the ability to just talk to a person like on the same level, no like oh I want to get your autograph, I want to get your signature, sign my book or something. I think stuff like that could really help, you know, change their perspective. Maybe they'll actually have an honest talk with you. Maybe they'll actually appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? There's an actress that likes your comments on her Instagram every once in a while. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's cool. Yeah, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. People are actually taking the time, talking to their fans. That's certainly a rare sight to see nowadays. Yep, that's true. I don't think I've met a celebrity, at least in a long time. Not that I don't think I can think of any. Yeah, yeah, I don't think I've met any, as far as I'm aware. Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, dude. I like one day, dude. It would be cool. Just to meet some of the actors from Marvel. Like, I want to meet the guy who played Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. I want to meet Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise, dude. I want to meet those guys one day if I could. That'd be really cool. Just having a talk with them, like, oh man, I'm a fan. You guys changed my childhood. You guys are awesome legends. Well, who knows, man? I mean, it could happen. Sometimes you might meet these people in the least expected places. I mean, there are people too. On the end of the day. Okay, I say question for you guys. What celebrities would you guys would want to meet the most? Celebrities that do cameos where you can meet them. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That sort of website. That seems cool. Now that I remember, you had two girls as friends in college. One was a singer, other's a model. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, crazy how life works. Jesus? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a respectable choice. You would want to be Neil Patrick Harris. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. He was in the. He's a good voice actor. He actually played Spider-Man in this one Spider-Man show, and some of the games too. Cool guy. I think he was in the Smurfs movie, the live action Smurfs movie. But I've seen this guy in many movies. Many movies. I've seen the guy. Very famous. Cool guy. Me, I would want to meet Keanu Reeves. Really chill guy. You might be related to the guy that wrote the melody to Silent Night. Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah. I've actually asked my parents. I've asked my parents if anyone in our family is a celebrity or something. But that's crazy. That's true, dude. If you happen to be related to that, I mean that's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. I mean, we could still be related. We just don't know, because obviously history and all that. You know, our ancestors have to, and like some people obviously in our family, they have kind of just separated. Went to other parts of the world. Some have been displaced. You never know. It it could be related to someone that we actually look up to. We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even know. But yeah, who knows? And now we go into the crime leader. Okay, so Onyx is definitely gonna be one hell of a nightmare to deal with because this guy's a ground type. But we're gonna try to see if we can take him down. We could really use the XP. Damn, that's not a lot of damage. Although it would be weird if a distant cousins got married and they didn't know they were related. Oh yeah, I mean that could probably happen too. I think I remember there was this meme that apparently like there was a gay couple and they turned out to be brothers. I don't know if that's true, but I saw a meme about it and it was I mean that was pretty funny. But man, that would be very unfortunate if people had just found out. like like that's actually crazy, dude. Dating a family member. I mean, that is nuts. That is actually nuts. My ancestors were really good traders from what you know. They used to ship cheese from Albania to the U.S. They lived in some kind of castle. I want an achievement of that skill in my life. Oh, definitely, man. But better, better, man. You know, nothing is impossible. Nothing is really impossible. It's just that it's just not possible yet, you know? So, hey, you never know. Circumstances, you know, it could happen. We just gotta, you know, we just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep going and try. Like, what matters at the end of the day is effort. If you are putting effort, meaningful effort, any amount, any given day, you know, that counts as just not doing nothing, just sitting around. You know, that counts for something. So, you you all do better. You know, because technology is evolving. All this stuff is making new discoveries. Like, okay, like I know the world right now is not exactly in a good place, but again, there's a lot of good stuff that's happening. We just don't hear about it much compared to the negative stuff. But, you know, we're making a lot of breakthroughs, you know? We can make change. You said twins are cool. I don't know if anyone in the family is a twin. I do have some twin cousins in my family. That's for sure. Yeah, it's kind of pretty cool, you know. Like, just like the idea, like, you have a sibling that looks exactly like you or something like that. I do wonder if it's possible to be a twin, because I know I've seen like there's people that have been twins with other people that aren't like their sibling, like could be cousin or something. I think I don't know if that's actually possible, but I remember I keep seeing like those kind of pictures like sometimes there are people that like they will meet a stranger that looks exactly just like them and they wouldn't even be related to each other, purely coincidence. I mean they could be family for all we know, we just wouldn't know. And look guys, we got Charizard. Let's go. We got Charizard. Finally. We can finally learn how to fly. Yeah, let's go. Man, I had Growl. Man, I had Growl for all this time. I am an identical twin. We are Wi-Fi connected even though through thoughts. Wow. That's crazy. Ella, I heard if you're a cop, you see a lot of things. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you work with the government, you tend to look for a lot of stuff that we can't obviously, you know, the average Joe would not be able to see. But yeah, that's crazy. That's funny, Elvis. That's actually funny. And identical twin connected to the Wi-Fi. That's cool. That's crazy. That's funny. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that Charizard is like one of the best Pokemon ever made because I could look at this guy and he still looks cool. He has this very simple design, but he's so fucking cool, man. Fucking really cool. Kind of really crazy this guy, because if this guy was a dragon type in his base form, I mean, man, it would have been crazy. But I mean, I'm glad that at least they did that in the Mega Evolution era. So hey, better late than never. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a close right here. I'm like, again, like I'm contemplated if you guys want to COC Pokemon, cause I don't know. see Pokemon, or because I still want to stream Pokemon, but obviously, like, you know, I'm also like a streamer, and I'm trying to, like, obviously, you know, hoping the channel, you know, obviously continues to push. But aside from that, I am definitely considering doing other streams. Obviously, we will definitely be doing Yu-Gi-Oh streams. I think the next game is probably Mario Galaxy. I want to try Mario Galaxy as a stream. I remember I did a Mario game stream, before that, so we can definitely do another one. And what was I gonna say? I am close to finishing. I'm close to finishing the Ben 10 video script. I was just like getting to the Dragon Ball scaling part, and after that I'm just need to the conclusion, and I should start recording. I just need to go proofread, and then we should be set. And yeah, just a matter of editing. A note is funny because it means the marriage never happened if you get an oath. Oh yeah, that is certainly funny. Nicolas Cage did that. So yeah, guys. I do have a video. I've seen number 3. I do want to make another one, like predicting the roster and stuff. So definitely, yeah, definitely. You said, Elvis, you said it's great to have been here, talk to you guys today. May God bless your family this weekend. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you so much. Thank you. You as well, man. God bless you and your family. I hope you guys do all well. Whatever issues you guys have, I want you guys to hope your issues, you know, go away very soon. You know, I wish only great health, great opportunities, great anything, guys. Just great spirits. I wish everyone well. We will come back for streams. Most likely on Monday. I have a meeting on Monday, but I'm most likely gonna stream that day. So yeah, thank you guys for taking by. Take care. Much love and respect. Stay prescribing.